But this is, again, this is a very temporary thing. All this fighting and all this suppression is temporary, and even if you don't do anything outwardly, the change will still take place. The birth of the new world, not the new world order like Bush, but the new world will still happen very shortly, and you should feel this and be aware of this.
Solve this problem, this timeline contraction problem. And I eventually did my due diligence and did all the investigating, and basically only had one piece of information, and that was reinforcement. The computer's right. The timelines will contract down to some inevitable thing that you guys won't tell me about. Give it a name, I would say it's the awakening process. It's an evolution of consciousness that cannot, will not, and no matter what decisions or possibilities are injected into the equation, eventually it all resolves down to us all learning the truth and becoming aware of this massive dam of lies that has been built that keep us from knowing massive volume of information that we should otherwise possess. Was of a monumental concern when I was in the military about how to prevent this inevitability. Now, at first I thought it was end of the world. Now I see end of the world as end of their world.
To say that there are the good guys and there are the bad guys, and we're in the middle. That's true to a certain extent, and it's been true for the last 10,000 years, but it isn't particularly true today, because a third party has entered the game. An advanced culture, God knows who they are and what they are, but they're higher in the what they call it, the hierarchy. These guys at the top of the hierarchy are primarily spiritual in nature, and they have intervened. And they have said, listen, we've had enough of this bullshit where you've warred among yourselves, you've had these clan disagreements and blah, 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 blah. This family and that culture and that group, that's going to cease. Because the human race has been in the damn middle for so long now that they've reached a critical point in their evolution and their development. And we're going to have to see that the human race survives and makes this awkward, painful transition into a new race, into a new species. And this higher element, this higher spiritual element in the hierarchy has intervened. And they have literally said, Carrie, knock off the bullshit. We're not going to have any more of this. There's not going to be any more planetary wars. We've had enough of that. We've lost too many millions of people over the years. We're going to control this carefully. We're going to give them an encouragement. We're going to give them an opportunity. And we're going to assist them to make this awkward transition into a new race.
Hi, this is Max Steinberg. Recently, a wonderful thing happened on a Kerry Cassidy radio show. This event has incredible implications. Called in to the show and shared his quite profound outlook with us.
It won't be easy, but if you keep yourself positive and keep by your family, mind your family. Your family is everything. That is the way forward. We will survive. In 20 years' time, we'll be in a different world, different place, different feelings and different values. It will be so different, it will be hard to comprehend. Many of the villains, they'll be gone, vanquished once and for all. Yes, there are some difficult times ahead for everyone. I won't lie and say that. But after those times, the rainbows will be shining for everyone. Everyone on this planet will be shining in rainbows, because there's no way we've put all this time and effort in to see this beautiful race damaged or destroyed. The human race will be on, and in a million years it'll be in glory that you can never appreciate. It'll still be around.
Okay,
Goodbye to you now,
right
and thank you very much, and God be with every one of you.
But my general sense is that you're very positive that we're going to win this war of the worlds, and that human consciousness, human empathy, and human love is ultimately going to triumph.
Yes, and we are far more intelligent than we give ourselves credit for. So the bottom line is that our emotional intelligence, which is a combination of our, intellectual and heart sort of awareness, this resonant sort of composite, and our souls are incredibly intelligent, and we will bypass, and we do bypass artificial intelligence in this way. And this is how we can deceive the state. This is how we can deceive Big Brother, etc., is by using that resonant ability and also the Kundalini energy that we come by through our birthright.